piles of shirts are millions of rubber bands, and it looks like it's made of these natural rubber bands. The worker will first pour a bucket of measured rubber into the blender, and then add the mixed powder. When he then adds the natural rubber of the main raw material to it, the machine will use the magic to break it and mix it with other materials. The whole process looks like kneading a dough, and then the worker will transfer the dough to the rolling machine. Use strong pressure to press the dough into a wide and thin bag. Then he would cut the bag into slices and fold them together to make these bananas more elastic. Then they would add the exact amount of sulfur and other chemicals to the banana, and then the worker would use the rolling machine to roll the banana very thinly again, and rub it and cut it into small bundles to fit the opening of the press machine. This press machine will force the banana through the mold to form a hollow tube. At the same time, the press machine will inject air and poppy powder into the tube to prevent the warm tube from cracking or sticking together. After the tube is cooled by a groove-shaped water glass, they will shrink to the shape of a squash. Next, these aluminum sticks will be used as a mold to keep the tube in the right shape and shape when it is steamed. The worker will stick the tube with the poppy powder directly on the mold. Poppy powder can keep the tube from sticking to the mold when it is steamed. Then they will put the tube into the steamer and let the high temperature steam stimulate the strength and elasticity of the banana. After the tube is out of the oven, the workers will inject air between the tube and the mold to make the hard banana tube more easily fall off. Then they will wash off the poppy powder on the banana in the water, and then hang the banana tube to drain the water. Next, you can take the tube and cut it, but before you cut it, the worker has to sprinkle a little water on the tube because the wet tube can make it easier for the machine to cut. The worker will push several tubes into the blade at the same time. Under the fast operation of this machine, this factory can get 500,000 rubber bands every hour. The cut rubber bands will fall directly into the storage compartment below. There are millions of rubber bands here, and the workers will use tools to cut them, and then check whether there are any defective products in them. After the inspection, these rubber bands can be packaged for sale.